how to accomplish literally anything. So look, it may be more simple than you think. Like in 2K, right, the basketball game. If you want to become a person who could shoot threes, you have to make that kind of character. If you want to be dunking on people, you got to make a slasher and stuff like that. So with that being said, you need to become the type of person for the thing that you want to achieve. If you want to achieve something right now, there's a certain kind of person who has achieved that. And you can be telling yourself, well, I'm not that kind of person. But it's like, you're not really any kind of person. Person comes from persona. Persona is a mask. You wear a mask. Your person's the mask that you wear on to present yourself to the outside world because you are not the mask. You're just a thing that observes. And then because you can observe reality and eventually your own self, you can, start forming thoughts, emotions, ideas, and concepts, and eventually this whole entire character that you call yourself, and you who apparently is not the kind of person who could do this thing. But that's not actually true. Your character changes your whole entire life. The only thing that doesn't change is the thing that starts looking at things. That's the true self, which means that your character is not the true self. So ask yourself, what kind of person has achieved this kind of goal? Are they confident? Are they patient? Do they experience peace? What's the character traits? What's their thoughts? What's their beliefs? What do they feel on a daily basis? You need to start analyzing these things and see, do you link up to that? If you don't link up to that, why don't you? Do you have a certain belief that's limiting you? Are your values not in line? Because what does this person value? Does this person value peace? Why do you not value peace? Maybe you should value more peace, then you'll be more like that person. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know what this kind of person, I don't know if you're trying to be a chef. I don't know if you're trying to work at an amusement park. I don't know if you're trying to be a waiter. I don't know if you're trying to start a business. I don't know what you're trying to do. But whatever you're trying to do, you got to find out what kind of person actually does this and then become that kind of person. Find out how to become more confident, more patient. Find out how to become, more focused, more disciplined, because you could do all these things. You can build the character that you want. How bad do you really want it? Because when you want it really bad, you do anything. Like if a freaking tiger is chasing a fat person who's super duper lazy, they're gonna stop being lazy and get up and run away from that freaking tiger. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna do the things required in order to actually do that thing. Whether the pain motivates you or the pleasure motivates you, or both motivate you. These are all videos that I've made before and stuff like that. I'm just reiterating concepts inside this video that help align with it. So it's like, yeah, bro. In order to accomplish anything that you want, you need to become the person who has already actually accomplished it. And that may be harder than it I don't know. It may be harder than you think, to be honest, because it's only hard when you're so locked into your character. But it's like when you become like a freaking chameleon and stuff like that, you can just change whenever. It starts becoming pretty easy the more you become the thing that just looks at things and not the thing that's like, a character is trying to interact with the outside world. It's like if you're playing a video game and you got locked inside the character. Like if you're playing GTA, you're obviously not Franklin, you're just acting as Franklin. But you could become Trevor for a different purpose, or you could become the other dude for a different purpose. Don't they all have different powers and stuff like that? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Actually, no, I think they all just slow down time. I don't know, but my whole entire point is, bro, the different characters have different purposes and stuff like that. They have different missions, all this kind of stuff. It's the same with you, bro. Become a different person. Become the person that has already achieved the goal. What do they look like? What are their thoughts, values, and daily actions? Take those on. Start thinking like that. Start believing like them. Start valuing what they value. Try to feel the feelings that they feel. Then you'll start naturally becoming that kind of person. And because you're that kind of person, you're gonna act in the way that person would naturally act, which would eventually lead you to your goal anyway, because you're that kind of person. You feel what I'm saying? Hope that makes sense. You gotta build the right character for what you want to achieve, bro.